Before this week, I had never raced at Le Mans. It's of course a legendary circuit and I've heard all about that Mulsanne straight. But I could have never imagined how boring it would be. It's a whole different beast, I would say. It's such a fast circuit. And the part I love about it most is that third sector with the winding corners. It really tests how far you dare to push that car. I'm very curious how the racing will be, especially on that Mulsanne straight. I'm wondering whether we'll just form a convoy, or if there's gonna be a lot of side-by-side action there, overtaking opportunities with the draft and all that. We need to practice some more at this circuit before we hop into a race. So let's hop into practice, because there's still a lot of time I'm leaving on the table and I want to be fast. So we gotta practice. Let's go, baby! The first round of practice I did kind of went terrible. Got a little bit more of a feel for the track. But I'm far from fast. I'm in the range of 4 minutes, 6 seconds, which is terribly slow. And I want to get that down to at least something like 4 minutes. I believe we can manage it. We'll take a look at Swelio's track guides, which have been really a godsend for a guy like me. And hopefully we can get that lap time down to a solid 4 minutes. Then I'll be just happy as a clam. So we're gonna practice some more, see if we can get there. Yes! Yes! I feel like 4 minutes might have been a little bit ambitious. I'm glad that after a couple of hours of practicing this circuit, I know it better, I got a better feel for it, I know where I should not make mistakes, and we got my lap time down just a little bit, and that's just great. And now it's time to try and keep this steady pace in a race. Not expected a start like that. When those lights just went out right in the third place, I think, I was thinking to myself, just drive, you know? Don't fuck it up in any way. When you look at your opponents coming closer in the rearview mirror, you try to push it to the absolute freaking limit. And sometimes even a little bit too far. I had to serve a slow down penalty because I went over the track limits. And that's mainly where I lost 2 places. So all of a sudden I found myself in 5th place. When I saw the number 6 in my rearview mirror creeping closer and closer, I was just thinking, how can I delay the inevitable? By letting these thoughts go through your brain again and again, you start to fuck up. By thinking, how can I delay the inevitable, I welcomed the inevitable into my life. And that's something I really got to work on. This race, I was punching above my weight, and I felt like I did a fantastic job. And I'm just glad with a P6 finish. I qualified in P6, finished in P6 with a minor excursion to 3rd place. Let's just call it that, and be happy with the result, because I practiced a ton. I'm just glad I survived this race and brought home at least a top 10 and so close to a top 5. I'm kind of happy about this result. Next week we're going to Silverstone, and that should also be a blast.